Yeah, just seeing if I'm alive yet. And it looks like I am. I figured I really want to play some more Magic the Gathering tonight. I do kind of want to do some more arena combat. Win 3 matches in a row in an arena, and just, yeah, ideally try and win some more equipment rather than just, I don't know, trying to buy it. But what I'd also like to do is, I want to buy some more blue booster packs. I have the funds to justify doing this. And that's also part of the reason why I just ran a quest for the Great Lighthouse specifically. I believe this is the only, like, village that has specifically these blue booster packs. Unless I'm wrong, but I know for a fact you're guaranteed to see these blue booster packs here in this Great Lighthouse. And I want to crack these open because there's a non-zero chance. I know you can't get these from the Smith or anything. There's a non-zero chance, though, that there could be some of the Power 9 cards in here. I don't know about artifacts that produce blue mana, but I know Time Walk and Social Recall are in here for sure. I have seen them on a previous playthrough. I've already opened them in a previous Adventure Mode playthrough, so I know it's possible. Ah, Japanese... That looks like Shrieking Drake, right? Yeah, Shrieking Drake. But Japanese. Kefka Court Mage. That's another, like, really good legendary creature to, I don't know, try and build a deck around. Reanimate something, I just wished it didn't cost, like, 5 mana to do so, though. I'm gonna keep that Shrieking Drake. There's another deck that I might put that in. Gonna be kind of exciting to open these blue packs again because, yeah, there's gonna be like more cards that are new that I can maybe use. Yeah, I might find some more cards I actually want to be using. Flashback. I can just, yeah, like discard this off Rafine, pay 2 mana and 3 life to draw 2 cards. I can just flash this back from my graveyard. Buy back 5 to put this into your hand as it resolves and just draw a card for 1 mana otherwise. Oh, another Fog Bank. Reckless Scholar. Spell Snare! Nice! And another legendary creature. Not one I've ever had any plans to play, though. Spells that have Convoke. I'll take the Spell Snare, though. I think I'll throw this one back, too. Maybe I'll just keep it for now. I mean, for some reason I'm playing a deck that wants to put my lands back into my hand, and maybe I just want to play them again. I have another deck for Muldrifter. I have another deck in mind for this, too. Man, how many Arcane Denials are we getting? Oh, I can make all my lands produce blue instead of the normal mana. For some reason, if I want to do that in a 3-color deck, I don't think I do. I think I'll keep the Pongify if I want to destroy something for 1 mana, and if I don't mind them getting a 3/3 green ape that replaces it. Search your library for an artifact card with converted mana cost 2 when it enters. Counter target spell unless the controller pays 1 for each card in your graveyard. Madness costs. If I'm able to discard this while a spell I want to counter is actually on the stack, though. Gonna be a little bit tricky to make the madness on this actually work. Like, there has to be a spell on the stack, and I have to be discarding this at the same time. I mean, Rafine only discards when she attacks, so, unfortunately. Sunken Hollow enters tapped unless you... I already own this card, so I already own it. I'll probably just throw the rest back. Target creature you control gets +0/+3 and gains hexproof until end of turn for 1 mana. I think I'll keep that. Wow, well, what's going on here? Nice looking island, though. Brago King Eternal, I already own this. Draw 2 cards. If you control a Jace Planeswalker, draw 3 instead. I guess I'll keep the island and the dive down, and double checking that I don't really care about the rest of these. I'm gonna sell the rest back. Oh, there's cancel. Counters target spell, but... yeah, I guess... I think this was originally printed in Time Spiral back in, like, 2007. The devs of the designers thought, like, yeah, the original counter spell was way too powerful, so they just simply made it cost 1 more. This is, quote-unquote, the ultimate utility spell. It's the ultimate utility spell for the blue deck. Regardless, you should run 4. You cannot counter the counter spell because it does not come off the stack. Very cheap, easy to use, only costs you 20-25 cents or $1 for 4. Wait, is this German? Okay, what does he do? Whenever an artifact you control enters Surveil 1. Something to do with... it's an artifact build around. Not something I'm trying to achieve, though. Okay, it doesn't look like it has any abilities. It looks like it's all flavor text. Die Nurok vergruben Schlingen Kabel direkt unter der Quicksilbersee. When this creature enters the battlefield, you may draw a card. Host creature. That's 1/2 of a host. Or augment, or whatever this unstable mechanic was. Yeah, if I need a creature that's impossible to block, I guess. I like the versatility on this one, so I think I'll keep it. Last one, unless I want to go just buy more of these packs. Teamer Battle Crier. During your turn, spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. Do I keep it? I guess for now I will. That might be fun to play. Cephalid Illusionist. Whenever this becomes the target of a spell or ability, put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. I know there's a potential, combo with this, so I'm keeping it. I know there's a combo with this. I think this is the Cephalid and Cephalid Breakfast. The deck that just combos with, like, I think a single copy of Nomad's Encore to target it infinite times. Put your entire deck into your graveyard, then revive some creature that just makes you auto-win the game when you have no cards in your deck. I'll keep the Mana Leak. Also. Let me just sell the cards I didn't want to keep. I got like a lot of my money back. Not only am I getting the packs for cheaper, I'm selling the cards for more, since I have reputation greater than 0. So I kind of want to just do that again. I want to rummage through 4 more blue booster packs. Delver of Secrets. Interesting. Maybe if my deck had more instants and sorceries. Transmute. Isn't that like you discard it, you search for something with the same converted mana cost as it? I believe so. Defender Haste. Whenever opponent shuffles their library. I don't think I'm gonna need to keep that. Keep the land. Since I did not have one of those already, I know this is the 3/2 flyer on the back. Target creature you control gets +1/+1 and gains hexproof until end of turn. Untap it. Another way to just protect a creature for only 1 mana. Ooh, Frantic Search. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards, untap up to 3 lands. Nice. Okay, it's the blue-black pathway. Yeah, it's the blue-black Zendikar Rising pathway. Another copy of Spider-Man 2099, also known as Euharis. Basically almost the same thing as Pongify, in case you're wondering what this is. Memory Lapse, okay. Good tempo piece. Let's just say they spend all their mana to play something big, I just counter it. Sure, they get it on top of their library, they get the spell back for later, but I just slow them down. If I counter something big with this, it's just like a tempo swing for me. Falcon Abomination, I've never seen that before. The foulest of foul. Oh, classic Sea Serpent. I'm keeping the Frantic Search. And the land. I'll probably actually just put this in the deck that I have, most likely. Old classic Prodigal Sorcerer. Another deep analysis. I'm not gonna need multiple, I can tell you that much. Oh, I got like, really excited when I saw a really old card in the rare slot. It's a copy artifact. This enchantment copies any artifact, yes. The copy remains even if the original artifact is destroyed. I thought that's how. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I'm sure that's how it works. I'll just sell the rest back. I guess it was fun opening packs, but I probably just want to move on. Really old, really old Unsummon. Return creature to owner's hand. Enchantments on creature are carded. Don't you just hate it when your stuff is carded? Pay 4 mana to draw 2 cards, or cycle it to draw 1, and pay 1. Soul Cipher board, and then there's a creature on the back of it. I'm pretty sure I remember what this card does. And the rare... Oh, that's a land! Crystal Quarry. Tap 5, add 1 of each of the 5 colors of mana to your mana pool. I like the typo on... I believe this is the limited edition alpha printing of Unsummon. carded. I'm pretty sure I know what this is. I'm gonna keep it for now, too. I don't think I need Crystal Quarry that badly. I have other ways to just fix mana in 5 colors than just this. As nice as that looks, especially with that art. I'll sell these back and let's see how much I'm gonna get. I probably did keep, like, fewer cards this time. Oh, more flexibility on Dromar's Charm. Gain 5 life, counter a spell, or give a creature -2/-2 until end of turn. All that and really didn't lose much gold, again. So I got a Mana Leak. That's another card I'm considering just throwing in the deck. Solid counterspell. Probably a Memory Lapse too. If I need this, I guess it's there. Likewise for Octopus form. If I need to kill something, Pongify. Specifically for 1 mana. Counter something with mana cost exactly 2. Just looking at all the other cards I got recently, some of these might actually be cards I want to really put in my deck. Yeah, this too being one of the cards I might want to try. I will have to go and take 2 cards out, though. As soon as I'm... maybe even more if I just keep putting more cards in. Yeah, imagine resolving the ultimate ability on this Teferi Planeswalker. All the abilities are really good on this Teferi. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards on top of the 3 lands. We'll probably play that also. Alright, I'm gonna take 3 cards out now. Let's figure out which ones these are gonna be. Maybe I'll just get rid of some creatures that aren't really pulling weight. I mean, she's not really gonna do anything by herself. She kinda needs Riffine to put the +1/+1 counters on her. I'm not doing much with Bregon by herself. Or maybe also could cut him. I've made clue tokens, but I never really, like, needed to sacrifice them or anything. Never really need to give anything hexproof to save it with this, so... I guess I'll cut a few creatures here and there. I think I'll just also cut the Giver of Runes. So how many creatures did I leave myself with? 29 is still plenty. Yeah, I always want to have the option of just destroy an artifact or enchantment just lying around. Yeah, so now I have some more options to counter my opponent's stuff, or this just to slow them down. If I want to just keep buying blue booster packs and not having to spend that much money. If I do more quests for these people, I'm just going to be able to get my reputation to continue going up, so... Kiora. I think this is going to become another boss fight. She seeks to summon ancient sea titans that slumber beneath the waves. Creatures that engulf our lands in a cataclysmic flood. It's a threat that endangers Chandelar's very existence. What can we do? Seek out Kiora, reason with her if you can, but be prepared for a fight. Our survival depends on thwarting her dangerous ambitions. Remember, the sea is a powerful ally and a formidable foe. Find Kiora's hideout, defeat all enemies present. This is basically like the same sort of quest as we did with Teferi, but... swap out Teferi for Kiora. That's rather close. That was also rather close by. So I guess let's walk there. Except these enemies are gonna get in the way. See, ideally just let me walk on over there. Oh, now I permanently have Teferi's staff. Unless I just, like, unequip it or something. I guess this into Blood... well, this into, I guess, I don't know, Scrubland or something, then I'll play Sol Ring. Turn 2, I'll play this to draw an extra card. Or we're gonna do that into Underground Sea, actually. Doesn't matter what what color I make at that point. I'll just cast Fairy Mastermind and, well, pass. 3-1 that is absolutely unblockable, okay. Oh yeah, to untap something. On top of my deck. Sure. Oh, okay. I guess I'll get a basic planes off of that one. And then I guess just pass. Okay, sure. I might as well play Tie Hollow Strix and then just, I don't know, pass. Well, I can't block it. You may search your library for a card with Flashback or Disturb when this enters. Okay, sure. Oh, opponent drew an extra card, so I'm gonna get to draw 2. I guess it's time to finally cast my commander. Oh, I can even cast this, better yet. So I guess everyone's just going to attack. At that point, just let everybody swing. And just like that, I can wipe out all those creatures before he can block. Alright, let me just get on out of here. Let's actually get a move on to Kiora's hideout. Kiora's Fall over there. Let's just get on. Let's get a move on. I'll probably check those fortresses some other time. Not currently what I'm being asked to do. Have I been here yet? Nevermore Beach. I don't think I have. Slivers. Spirits. I already own that. If I attack with a creature, I can make a copy of any creature on the battlefield. Seems interesting. Pirated copy. Costs 1 less to cast if you control a pirate. Okay, this looks like Merfolk. I do remember that Hullbreacher was in fact a Merfolk. If he would ever, like, show up here, though, that is. Other tap creatures you control have indestructible. I'll just pass on that. Hullbreacher, perfect, I was looking for this. If I remember correctly, the Black Castle has this buff that gives every opponent, like, a free draw 1 but lose 1 life. They draw an extra card every single turn. So to just counter that, Hullbreacher. To sort of punish that extra draw. Or punish any extra draw in general. Hullbreacher was a Merfolk, I remembered that, so why don't I just spend a few mana shards and maybe he'll show up in the Merfolk shop, and he did. And that he did. Well, I got a Hullbreacher if we're ever gonna need it. I'm sure we're definitely gonna want to play that one day. Nice playtest card. Wrath of Oko. Oh, blue booster pack, you can also pick them up from this town as well, it looks like. Looks like, yeah, that you can. Mystery booster. Alliances again. Do I dare try and just... I'm gonna try and pull for Force of Will from Alliances again. Of course I'm gonna try and pull for it. I got, no, Keeper of Tressorhorn. That's actually not bad. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. That's actually not bad. Seeing lots of arcane denials, which I find interesting. Not particularly the card I'm looking for, though. I'm trying to remember if Kiora maybe also has any effects that just make her draw extra cards, because if so, I'd want to play the Hull Breacher to deal with that, too. So you said defeat all enemies inside. Alright, first things first, the crab. They're all gonna start with one of these, it looks like. I kept mine. Apparently he didn't want to keep his. I'll play a Skull Clamp, and then... anyways, just pass. Make a Construct token. Whenever another snow permanent enters the battlefield under your control, you may have target player mill 2 cards. I'll make another Construct token. Alright, turn that into a 6/4. I guess attack with it for, well, 6. Alright, sure. Yeah, let's mill some cards. If I was just playing like a regular 60-card deck, I'd be a little concerned, but can't really say I'm concerned at this point. I'm milling so many cards, I figured I'm probably gonna have Delirium without even trying. I do, in fact, have that. Parallax Wave isn't here, I must have milled that. That must have been milled into my graveyard also. I'll just grab like a simple removal spell. Oh, I don't even have a swamp to make black off of this. Just to realize I don't actually control a swamp. Anyways, I can still force some blocks regardless. Sure, another Mesmeric Orb. Okay, how many cards am I gonna have to put into my graveyard here? Yeah, that crap still milled like a third of my deck. And now I'll be fighting another one. I'll keep. Oh, now I got 2/0/4 crabs blocking the way. Play Psychic Frog and pass. Okay, you're gonna make a bunch of crabs, I see. I want to just get rid of all the creatures on the board, I can cast a Damnation. Give this flying until end of turn. Draw a card from that. And then I suppose just pass. Come in untapped. I'll give this frog flying once more. Draw another card. And now I'll just wipe the board. Sure. Play the commander. I'll just Skull Clamp it. And pass turn. Okay, bringing this back now. Well, I can attack with one creature right now. I do wish I could attack with more. Maybe next turn I can just get rid of all these crabs. Attack with 3 creatures, that's gonna do draw 3, discard 3, and thus put 3 more -1/-1 counters on each of these guys. Alright, no more crabs. That is a very interesting, like, split room card. You may cast either half. That door unlocks on the battlefield as a sorcery. You may pay the mana cost of the other, like, half the locked door to unlock it. And then get that enchantment effect, too. Anybody down here? No, it's just a bit of money. Oh, Merfolk Elites who have apparently dueled one of these already. Will now duel another. I'm gonna keep that hand. Surely I can get something done with this hand. Oh, nice, there's a Plains. Search for a forest card, okay. Probably should have played this. Then could have actually started making black mana. Regardless, I can still counter something if need be. Or even just slow him down with a memory lapse. Alright. make a copy of Griselbrand with Hashaton. Okay, just gonna get another forest. I don't see why not. Okay, that hits monocolor permanents, but still. Attack with everybody. Put some counters here. Discard some cards I don't think I'm gonna need. I'll just pass. I'll just casually draw 7 cards. Sure. Counterspell. Attack with everybody. Again. I was probably gonna win that turn anyways. Each player chooses a creature type. Destroy all creatures that aren't of a type chosen this way. They can't be regenerated. Interesting board wipe to play as a tribal deck against a non-tribal deck. Oh, I can give this Mountain Walk until end of turn. How many more enemies do I gotta go fight? Okay, that's just a statue. Yay, free cards. Redirect. You may choose new targets for target spell. Your strategy is marvelous. I just made a few minor adjustments. Well, this turtle's gonna have to go down too. I was told to defeat every enemy inside the hideout. All of them. So yeah, there's the turtle, unsurprisingly. Skullclamp, pass. Okay, attacking with the 0-4. For whatever reason, I guess we'll attack with that. They're already untapped. Okay, that resolved, so that's good. When Dragon Turtle enters the battlefield, tap it and up to 1 target creature. Ward. So, not gonna tap anything down. If I need to search for any card. Okay, this too could get me to any card as soon as I have Delirium. I think I'll just discard the Diabolic Edict at this point. Cast down the 3/5. Another target attacking non-human creature can't be blocked whenever this attacks. I'll just cycle that into another Plains card. Ooh, Tainted Pact. I have so many ways to just search my library now. I'm just gonna let the turtles hit me. I'm taking, like, 2 damage here. I'll let them hit me. Let's see what I can Tainted Pact into. Do I just go grab, like, a Hostage Taker and just remove something? I was thinking about it, but I actually do want to keep looking. Still gonna keep looking. We'll try this one. Anyways, pass turn. Okay, there's another creature to play. Okay, now we're attacking with 2 creatures at a time. Okay, nothing in this is going to die. Just because I wanted to get another attacking creature, so this would just let me draw and discard more. And then blight onto something. So I can just, yeah, draw another card. Oh, Hexproof. I'll probably still be... I think I'm still gonna be fine. I'll just bring back the, like, the original copy of Sinister Gnarlbark from my graveyard. I'll just attack with everybody. Make a tapped copy of Wall of Omens, I guess. See what the blocking is gonna look like? Yeah, something like this. So I'm gonna, for sure I'm gonna lose this. Nothing to worry about still. Oh nice, Reflecting Pool. I think I'll keep this turtle as well. Spend mana of any color, but only to cast assassin spells. A spell that has free running or to activate an ability of an assassin source. Not sure what this has to do with turtles. Ooh, a jellyfish. Let's fight the jellyfish now. Keep hand. Scrubland, Mother of Runes, pass. I'll just play my Bloodstained Mire. I'll just go for it. And I'll pass. Okay, it looks like this isn't gonna bounce anything. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to Guard Gomazoa, Defender, and Flying. Okay. I can just throw a Doomblade at it instead. That'll work. And then I'll just, again, pass the turn. I'll just memory lapse it. I'll keep one of the Mana War. I'll keep one copy of it. I guess just I'll sell back the rest when I get to the nearest inn to sell the cards. So that's Kiora right there. Alright, so we're gonna be dueling Kiora already. I want to go grab some treasure first. I want to go get some treasure, but I guess that ain't gonna be happening. At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws an additional card. Each player may play an additional land on each of their turns. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a 1/1 blue tentacle creature token. If I have trouble with this, I'm gonna come back with Hull Breacher in my deck. This does give players extra cards. I can punish that with Hull Breacher. I can even punish that with Orcish Bowmasters. Okay, 2 lands. Yeah, that's gonna really speed up the pace of the game, like 2 lands a turn. I'll play a wall to hide behind. I can just block it. Add green and blue, but spend it to only cast spells with mana value 5 or greater, or with X in their mana costs. I'll go into an Underground Sea with this. And they'll just, yeah, remember we can play another land, so let's do that. Try and get my commander out. Vigilance and Ward 3. And a pretty nice ability every time she, like, casts a Kraken, Leviathan, Octopus, or Serpent spell. I'll just make an extra dude. And get a Skull Clamp. Tainted Isle. Hallowed Fountain untapped. That only hits monocolored permanents. So I'm all tapped out. And I'll be attacking with exactly 1 creature right now, it looks like. Pass. I'll just let that hit me for 4. Kiora draws a card, discards a card. Can't believe she only has 3 lands on the field. Meanwhile, I have, like, 7, I believe, right now. Yeah, I have 7 right now. Okay, this is not going to be able to attack into this board. give the frog flying until end of turn. And then draw an extra card from that. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can pay the ward cost, so I'll get rid of Kiora Sovereign of the Deep with that. Pay 3 extra to actually be able to target it. I guess until this leaves the battle. If this ends up leaving the battlefield, I think she gets it back. Any lands or no? Okay, that's technically a land. One has got slumber counters on it. Command Tower, Mystic Gate. Esper Sentinel. I'll just cast her creature. Might as well. Why? I don't see why not. I'll just attack like this. Draw another card. And just keep mana up to counter something. Yeah, I should counter this. Because I can't target it with anything if it's on the field. Shroud. Well, let's get the Scrubland. I'll bring this back, sure. Let's just do an attack with a bunch of creatures right now. We'll just swing with a lot of them. Alright, we're finding some good stuff off the top here. I kind of wanted to keep another counterspell. Something like that, then. Oh, no blocks. Okay. I'll just keep mana up to Disruptor. I'm pretty sure I can deal with Thassa. I thought it was counter that, though. Or at least just slow it down. Tundra, Eiganjo, play it as a land. Teferi's Ageless Insight. Yeah, look at all these lands I got. We're gonna Alpha Strike, actually. As in, go with absolutely everybody. Discard 7 cards, and we're still gonna keep 9 of them. We can just make a copy of this with Hashatan. Look at all the lands I have, though. Like, look at all the lands we got. Okay, that's for Griselbrand. I'll take a Griselbrand. I'll cancel this one. I'll cancel this one. I'll cancel on this one too. Oh, my creatures are gonna get potentially +1/+0 on first strike also? Sure. I don't see why not. Free +1/+0 on first strike, because why not? Okay, just seeing how many cards are left in my deck here. And the answer would still be plenty of them. And then I'll just discard 2 lands to get back down to maximum hand size. Unsummon, return Grizzlebrand to its owner's hand. Counterspell targeting... Grizzlebrand? Oh, targeting this. I have 47 cards in my deck. I'll draw into 14 of them. I'll just draw 14 of those cards. Okay, so can I survive this? Probably can. She's all tapped out, right? I have 25 cards in my hand. There's no way I lose it. There's no way I lose this in any universe. I have 25 card hand. 23 now. Only have 22 cards in my hand. One of which is Parallax Wave. And then I'll just be free to swing into pretty much an empty board. If I need anything else in my 21 card hand... Can everybody just attack? $37. I gotta discard 8 of them. 37 card hand. $40 damage there. Next game. Let's see if maybe she'll find more lands this time. I have a 1-land hand, so I'm gonna put that back. With how much faster the games can be, with all of us having an extra land drop and drawing an extra card every turn, I don't want to be stuck on like 1 land potentially. So let's put 1 card back. I think I'll put back 1 of my many land cards. Understandably, yeah, she gets to go first. Scrubland. Watery Grave untapped. Baleful Strix. Pass. I'll let the tentacle hit me. If look at the top card of your library, if it's a Kraken, Leviathan, Octopus, or Serpent, put it onto the battlefield. Alright, Bloodstained Mire into Underground Sea. Frantic Search. Just want to see what I find off of a Frantic Search. And then untap those lands. I'll I'll source the plowshares this away. Play the commander and connive 1. Pass. Whenever okay, that's gonna be really good with the tentacles. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. With the tentacles, that's gonna be really good. If she wants to attack with them, that is. She can just... well, not right now, I guess. She doesn't have mana to force me to attack. Alright, so I'm gonna just hold off these tentacles so she can't just draw copious amounts of cards. We'll just skull clamp this, I guess. If I need to just wipe the board of creatures. If things get out of hand, I'll just hold the damnation. It can't be regenerated, destroy. Alright, send her to the command zone. I'll draw 2 because she was skull clamped. Playing a lot of lands here. Gain control of target permanent. This is actually hilarious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands. Oh, I'm not gonna get to recast my commander. Command zone, now that'll cost 7 to recast. And it basically gave up my whole turn for this. Gave up my turn to do that as well. All lands are islands in addition to their other types. Creatures without flying or island walk can't attack, and this thing, of course, has island walk. Oh, this enters tapped, though. I'll still play it, though. Would I just get my creatures indestructible and then just throw the damnation down? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, that's scary. This spell can't be countered. At the beginning of each upkeep, create a 3/3 blue serpent creature token named Coma's Coil. Okay, that's scary. I believe I have a 7 mana though, so if I believe I can steal that with Agent of Treachery. Unless she counters that too. Every single upkeep, she's gonna get a free 3/3 creature. Every single upkeep. Hopefully I can steal that and it doesn't get countered. Perfect. He resolved. Perfect. Now I got this. Now I got the serpent. Pretty much that took up my entire turn to do though, but I got the serpent now. Now I'm gonna get this every single turn. Sacrifice another serpent to tap something down or make Coma indestructible until end of turn. I don't have a way to prevent this, right? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. She's gonna pretty much tap out to recast it. Oh, and up the beanstalk. I guess I have to answer this thing again. Gotta find another answer to it. How about we do Demonic Council? I probably have. I do indeed have Delirium. I'll ephemerate the Agent of Treachery. Make it get exiled and then re-enter the battlefield so this ETB will go off again. Take back Coma again. Again, steal it back. In 2 turns, again, search my library for literally any card. Pass. Kiora bests the Sea God. If this enters, she's gonna get an 8/8 blue Kraken token with hexproof. She can tap all my non-land permanents and they won't untap next untap step if she gets to like chapter 2 of the saga. Cathar Commando to just destroy it. She's still, no matter what, I guess she's still gonna get the hexproof 8/8. Hey there, Physicist. Destroy that. Any news on AMH's SMB3? Hunter did give me, like, another... It was either another version of the game or, like, another save state to try. I still do need to get around to actually trying it. This is hexproof, I can't target it, but that is fine. What I will do, though, is... flicker this again, and then steal another card from Kiora. I'm gonna try Gifts Ungiven. Take any 4 cards in my deck, and... see which 2 she puts into my hand and which 2 hit the graveyard. And then whereas... I really want to try Overlord of the Mistmoors. Okay. That is in my graveyard, and so is Grizzlebrand. Let's just animate dead this Overlord of the Mistmoors every time it enters or attacks. I'm gonna get 2/2/1 insects. Never even heard of PopCap, so... to answer your question... anything I can make her discard from her hand? I'll take her counterspell. For real. I believe if this dies, Skull Clamp just draws me 2 cards anyways. Yeah, I'll just run straight into the 8/8 I forgot about. Still got to draw 2, though. I'm gonna see what I can ponder into. I'll shuffle the library. Draw a Wall of Omens, it'll just draw me another card, and then I'll... say pass. Sure. Yeah, I saw this was in her hand. Just last turn. Waiting for opponent. because there's a lot of stuff on the board. The computer needs time to think. Look at all this stuff on the board. And more stuff is still being put on the board. I'll get another 3-3. And... search for anything. I'll bring Grizzlebrand back from the dead. Pay 7 life, draw 7 cards. Do that whenever I need it. This flies... Oh, it doesn't... Oh, wait, it doesn't fly? I thought it did. I thought this thing had flying. It doesn't. Never mind then. Forget what I know. I guess the creatures that do fly, at least, they will attack. Okay, this could block, but it's a 0-1. Yeah, because the Biden that I stole from Kiora, I'm gonna just be able to draw 3 cards now. Hostage Taker... I still can't target this! Yeah, hexproof on something that big, and then you wonder why I want to cast... Well, then you wonder why I want to counter Kiora Best the Sea God immediately. Like, there's no way I want that to resolve. Like, first things first, it leaves this behind, and now I gotta deal with it. Cast this. I'll just play my Sol Ring. And then... pass. Yeah, I got another, like, Coma's Coil. I have, like, 6 of these things just lying around. They're just piling up. Each creature with... How many islands does she control? I just want to know how many things this is gonna bounce. Let's not find out. Essence Scatter. Counter that thing. Waiting for opponents still. You're gonna just draw a card. Meanwhile, I'll draw 7. Ooh, Parallax Wave. I can untap this. Land. Try to cast the Commander for 7. And then I guess everybody that can attack will. 43 cards in my deck. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 attacking creatures. Yeah, 2006 is 20 years ago. Felt like no, it feels like it's not even that long ago, but it is. Like I was alive to be like experiencing 2006. That's crazy. You're right. I believe I drawed 14, discard 14. Anyways, what should we kill Kiora with? Let me just discard my cards now. Yeah, 1 card drawn for every attacking creature, and then discard that many. And for each non-land card we do discard, +1/+1 counter on one of my attacking creatures. And Archfiend over here, every time I discard something, all their creatures get a permanent -1/-1, so... that is going to absolutely, like, obliterate her board. Her board is getting obliterated. No blockers left. And that's game. Nice loot. That's even crazier indeed. I'm just thinking what to do with all this loot I just got. Auto-selling the Misty Rainforest because I already do own one. I'm gonna definitely keep the Otawara Soaring City. Probably gonna keep this too. And the Bident. Plenty of YouTube content from that era. Even plenty of content from like 2006 as well, I think. Even some from 2005, if I'm not mistaken. Now I'm gonna claim my treasure. If one or more tokens would be created under your control, create twice that many instead. I think I'll keep this, and there's a deck I want to try Stone Skin in, but it's not Raffine. My current deck doesn't care about high toughness, but there are other commanders that do. Oh, if I want to play something based on equipment, that could be interesting. I want to save so as to not lose any of my progress. I still have to go back in and just clear out a few more guys. I'd say what was like good in 2013, but probably honestly a lot. You think that's like... It feels like it even feels like 2021, 2022 was like so long ago, but it's only been 4 years. This was like... It's only been like... Yeah, really 3-4 years since like general like artificial intelligence has become as powerful and prevalent as it is. Yeah, like AI promising to do quote-unquote everything for you didn't even... Well, maybe it probably did exist, it just wasn't like publicly available like it is now 4 years ago. Yeah, Kevin MacLeod music. Because... Oh, okay. I like how that untaps. There's Forge Adventure mode, and then there's just like the classic Forge for Magic the Gathering, like the fan game. And they have, yeah, like 4 Kevin MacLeod songs in the classic mode that just play in the background during duels. I just copied a few of those over to like the Adventure mode folder, so they show up here now too. So yeah, thus we get them here also. Flumph. Whenever Flumph is dealt damage, you and target opponent each draw a card. I'm guessing this is just gonna block, and then we're both gonna get a free draw. Okay. I'm trying to think, what was that special year? thinking maybe, like, it's a toss-up between 2007, 2012 maybe, and 2016. We'll just draw some more cards again, that's fine. I didn't leave any white untapped. That is fine, though. Okay, it's a thing that can just untap itself. Okay, there's two of them. Alright, make two of these. Okay, discard 3 cards now. And anyways, just pass. Jellyfish picked jellyfish. And then jellyfish picked me. Oh, this is in my hand. Don't think we're gonna need it though at the rate we're going. Discard 5 cards. I'm thinking in what sense, but in one way I can imagine. Yeah, social media was there early 2010s, but... I mean, like, people are, like, much less, like, say, addicted to it than they are now. It's just overly, like, overconsumption of social media, overuse of it was nowhere near, like, as much of a problem back then as it is now. That's just, like, one example that comes to mind. Okay, how many Evolving Wads are you gonna give me? Probably past the point where I really need these. I think I'll be okay without this. I guess once I beat him, am I done? Then I can just go claim my reward. I'll put this down and then I'll just pass it on back. I believe, yeah, like, at least in the classic mode version of Forge, it was like all Kevin MacLeod music. I'm not kidding. I just really want to try and draw it to my next land. So I'll just Ephemerate Baleful Strix. Kinda desperate to see my next land drop. I get to recast Ephemerate. Okay, sure. Alright, I'll just pass. I'll Mana Leak this thing. Doomblade to get rid of that. I think that's probably the biggest factor. Too young to fully understand, like, all the social issues of society at that time frame. Too young to fully understand, like, what's wrong with the world in that current moment in time. I'd say that's a big one, too. Somebody to put counters on, we'll do that. How long has this game gone on for? Return a creature you control to its owner's hand and destroy all. I'm gonna negate that. Counter time wipe. Game's gone on long enough, I'm seeing stuff like that. I have the counter magic ready to stop it, though. And I certainly do feel like time goes by much faster than when I was young. You can't be the only one. And I'll just bring back Archfiend Vifnir and pass. Okay, that is fine. Exile this for no mana at all. Alpha Strike. I should just win the game here. Especially since all his creatures die. You're gonna have to actually give me some time to read this. This is from the new Marvel Superheroes. This card was previewed, I believe, like towards literally the end of 2025. The set's not supposed to come out till June of 2026. Legendary creature, mutant merfolk villain. Namor's power is equal to the number of merfolk you control. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell with one or more blue mana symbols in its mana cost, create that many 1/1 blue merfolk creature tokens. It's like comic book style. You gotta give me some time to figure out where all the text boxes are. You have to give me time to figure out where everything is. Return to town? Okay, finally. That took a while, but it's done. Let me just teleport straight back to the city that I accepted the quest in. +3 reputation and another 15 cards to just add to my collection. What was on the back face of Valky again? Oh, Tibalt, the 7 mana Tibalt. I know I've seen mention of this actually having. Yeah, this actually was kind of a problem until they changed like how quote-unquote like the cascade mechanic works. You were casting something that costs 3 mana that has cascade, building your deck in such a way that this is the only thing you'd be able to cast for free off of it, and then you just choose to cast the backside of it. Since then, that mechanic was changed, you can only just actually cast something that does in fact have a lower mana cost than the original spell that had cascade on it. I have, I believe. I have noticed that too. Now let me also just go and sell. Alright, 18,000 gold. Sell some other cards I don't need. And with that, I kind of feel like just try my luck with the booster packs again. Now that they're even cheaper because I'm just gaining reputation. There's some good stuff in Modern Horizons 3, so I'm gonna go here as well. Let's start with Modern Horizons 3. I'll keep this. Will I keep the rest of these cards? I don't know. I'll keep that, maybe. I can revive something with... Okay, assuming I don't have any other energy counters beforehand. Something with mana value 2 or less for 1 white. Or cycle it, if all else fails. Okay, now blue booster packs, because I could potentially see Power 9 in one of these if I'm really lucky. Displacer Kitten. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent you control. Then, return the head back to the battlefield under its owner's control. I could probably do some shenanigans with this, too. Look at target player's hand. That's it. Counter target spell that targets you or a permanent you control. And draw a card. I'd rather just, I don't know, have a counter spell for 2 mana that can counter anything. A little too narrow for my liking. Let's keep opening these. Costs 1 less to cast if you control a creature with flying, and then you can draw 2 cards. I have a lot of flying creatures, my commander included, so... Draw 2 cards for 2 mana sounds nice. Celestial Colonnade? Okay, that's a very playable manland. I'd take that any day I'm in these colors. Okay, Spell Pierce with different art style. Shift. I've never seen this before. Target creature cannot be the target of instants, sorceries, or enchantments or fast effects unless creature is tapped. And the rare... Chakra Meditation. That's Aang from Avatar, isn't it? There's potential for this. There's potential to build around this, for sure. If I can actually find lesson cards I want to play, that is. Target creature gains Island Walk. Discard your hand, then draw that many cards. I believe I already own a Brainstorm, though. I guess just like a different printing of it, but I'm pretty sure I own one. I know I own a Spell Pierce also. How many Arcane Denials am I gonna find in my packs? Serious question now. I see this card a lot. The 7th Doctor, I'm not looking for the 7th Doctor. What does he do, though? When this creature attacks, choose a card in your hand. Defending player guesses whether that card's mana value is greater than the number of artifacts you control. If they guess wrong, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. Otherwise, if you didn't, investigate. A lie always returns. Be careful how you catch it. I'll probably just throw all these back. I believe I already own this, just a different printing of it. And the other rare, Shelldock Isle. If the library has 20 or fewer cards in it, you can play whatever you hide away under it. I'm not really expecting that to happen, honestly. I guess that's okay. I already own this, I believe, just different printing, different art. Touch of Brilliance, draw 2 cards for 4 mana. I have a means of getting that for only 2, so why would I ever play this? Return 3 islands you control to their owner's hand instead of paying any mana for this to counter a spell. The things you might have to do to cast a counterspell for 0 mana, I tell you. Oh, that's a really nice looking Watery Grave, though. I might play this, potentially, over the one I own? Blue creatures you control are on... I just wish this didn't cost 6 mana, though. I should be done opening these soon unless I want to buy more. Ponder, I already own that too. And there's another Deep Analysis. Goldbug, Humanity's Ally. You may cast this card converted for white and a blue, so that's what More Than Meets the Eye does. It's a... This is a car. I'll keep this, though. Another land that can just fix my colors if need be. Assuming I don't already own one of these. Each player draws 2 cards. Don't really feel like giving my opponent 2 free cards also. Unless I have a way to specifically punish them for extra draws. Ooh, Preordain. Okay. I'll take that. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, they have to draw 7 cards. I'm just thinking how hilarious that would be if I had Orcish Bowmasters or Hull Breacher to combo with it. How amazing this would be. Yeah, the one card that makes them take 1 damage. Or no, I just do 1 damage to them or one of their creatures for every extra card they draw. And then if I don't have an Orc army, I create one. Otherwise, I just put a +1/+1 counter on that Orc army. Every time they cast a spell, or Hull Breacher every time they play a spell, I get 7 treasure tokens. I might keep that too if I need to just neuter something for only 1 blue. Draw 2 cards. Again, if I want to do that. Oh, that was the last pack. Yeah, I did in fact sell most of my cards. I don't know, I think I can finally let go of this Azorius Guildgate. I should not need it anymore. At this point, there's no way I should still need it. Oh, my collection's starting to look amazing at this point. Like, no, really. I mean, it started off rather unimpressive, but now it's getting, like, absolutely crazy, all the things I could put. I could probably just potentially make, like, another deck and still, like, kick ass with it at this point. And we also got Kefka in our collection. I'll sell this, I suppose. I'll sell the Stormbreath Dragon. I'm probably not going to use it at this rate for anything. I think I'll just let go of Sig River Cutthroat as well. And this Talisman. Oh, I do have a Terraformorphic Expanse. At that point, I'm probably okay to just sell it. I have so many, like, other better lands in my collection anyways. We still have, like, 16,000 gold. It's crazy. Would they really, like, could they seriously force me to do the same quest again? Could I really be made to do the same quest multiple times? That doesn't really make any sense. The same quest again? I already did that. I might just throw some attempts at a castle before I call it quits for the night. How many other ways do I have to punish extra? I know This too, whenever opponent draws their second card each turn, you draw a card. That's another way to just punish extra draws without literally not letting them get an extra draw. I also really, really want to play Hull Breacher. If I need to hate on graveyards, I guess there's also Lion Sash. But yeah, Hull Breacher, Orcish Bowmaster is going to be sick going into the black. That's going to be absolutely sick going into the Black Castle. Because I'm like 99% sure that's like the castle where every opponent has. You draw an extra card each turn, but lose 1 life. Except now I gotta just get on over there. And then make a few adjustments to the deck once I am over there. I'm already super close, which is nice. It's right there. The Reaper, King No More. That's another, like, that's like literally just like a couple weeks ago, and that has serious potential to be a good commander. Would I play it though? I know it's got serious potential. Once a turn, if one of your opponent's creatures dies, you might be able to just put it onto the battlefield directly under your control. You can probably do some absolutely crazy stuff with that, I'm sure of it. Oh, my original commander I started with, right there. Hilarious to be seeing that. Sudden death. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player loses 2 life and draws 2 cards. If I combo this with, I don't know, Hull Breacher or Orcish Bowmasters. Especially if I combo with Hull Breacher and then they can't draw the cards, they instead just get... They give me 2 treasure tokens instead every turn. I guess to maybe combo it with the other cards I keep talking about. Oh, 10 or more treasures to win the game. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, create a treasure token. When you unlock this door, return all creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. All creature cards. I'll think about it. Now, if you don't mind me, I have to just make some quick adjustments to my deck before I go in here. So that's gonna go in, and that's gonna go into the main deck also. I just want to go and do the castle, but this guy's gonna just stop me right outside. Okay, that can just produce black mana by itself. Let's just, sure, discard something random. I guess we'll set up our graveyard with some nice creatures. If I find something like Animate Dead or Dance of the Dead or whatnot, or I just go search for it off Tainted Pack, that works too. I suppose if we even need something like that at this point. I'm trying to not click too fast. I don't want to go past the card I'm looking for. Should have probably just taken the Emperor of Bones at this point. I'm still probably gonna be okay. Assuming I need to draw more cards, we'll have the option. Oh, there's Animate Dead. If I need to bring something else back. Stormbreath Dragon. I'll just exile it for 0 mana. Sorry, buddy. Sure. So yeah, now this is what I actually came for. So let me get into this Black Castle and just let's see how much trouble I have in here. I will opt to still fight everybody inside the castle as if I couldn't just no-click through the gate. I still want to play this out. At the beginning of your upkeep, you draw a card and oh, each opponent loses 1 life. I thought they were the ones losing life. No, I'm the one who loses life. I might need to consider putting in some ways of gaining life if that actually starts to become a real problem. Mulligan. Psychic Frog and pass. Okay, let's hope this sticks around. Yeah, I'm gonna draw an extra card 2 every turn now. So let's hope that helps. Alright, so what else can go? block it. I'm already, like, seriously low on cards. This is concerning. I'll just attack and see what happens. Okay, I just got to draw another card at least. And then Fairy Mastermind is gonna make me draw again. Okay, at least that's gonna go away at end of combat. Okay, I'm at 17. Diregraph, Colossus, Mana Leak. If I need to just get rid of everything on the board, I can do that. If I need to do that. That's if that's necessary. Still no access to white mana yet. I gotta find that soon. Well, I can draw an extra card, sure. And then blight onto this. I'll have to wait till next turn, but this can just fetch into a scrubland and then I'm set. And then I have white. Then I should be set. Never mind, I just drew the scrubland. It's going to resolve. What does that do? I see. We'll just attack. Draw a card. Damnation will kill everything. Okay, this dies after it attacks. Looks like he's already just going to rebuild his board like it's nothing. I'll put 2 creatures down to try and hide behind and then just pass and hope for the best. Okay, it's gonna bring 1 zombie back upon entering. And that's gonna come in as a 6/6. Alright, I'll go to 6. Because I want to cast this for the overload cost. Exile each creature you don't control. Sure, he gets a bunch of not basic lands onto his field, but I had to get all that other stuff off the field to not die, so... Yeah, we have to stay alive somehow. Okay, that's gonna knock him to 3. Damnation, destroy all creatures, they can't be regenerated. Command zone. Zombie Master. I guess, I don't know, try and get, like, just anything to stick around before I die. Try and just get literally anybody to stick. Well, I guess I have to block it, right? I see we're back to this. Yeah, I just got blown out by Damnation. I just got blown the fuck out. Wasn't expecting it. I just got blown out. And now I already got something following me. Have I been here by any chance or no? I know I've seen that, like, new art Flamekin Harbinger before. Plus the fact that it looks like I bought a card here, so the answer would be yes. Oh, okay. Sheltered by Ghosts, I'll take. Exile a non-land permanent. For 2, give one of my creatures a lifelink and ward 2 and a free +1/+0. Sure, let's do that for only 2 mana. And then something's gonna come out to make room for it, of course. I'll sideline that. I think I'll just... I have a plenty of other cards to let me just search for anything. I believe I have plenty of other ways to do that. I need to take something else out. I thought I did take something else out. Remove... Oh, okay, remove from sideboard. I'll have to fight this wild rat. Just to get back in the castle. Maybe then I can get back in. Okay, I see. I just want to go grab a land that's gonna make white. Just so I know, like, I'm guaranteed to have access to my third color. Kind of a waste of a Tainted Pact, but I didn't want to take any chances. I don't know, I didn't feel like risking it. Pack rat. Can I get rid of this before it can just start making copies of itself indefinitely? Oh, Parallax Wave. I just want to get rid of this before it can start, like, making copies of itself. Yeah, plus I'm going to be gaining a bunch of life as well, just from this doing combat damage. Okay. Now I believe now I can just go back into that castle. I can hardly read that. I believe now I can just go back in. I want to try the ghoul here in the bottom right corner again. Maybe get a better starting hand. not just fumble on my mana at the beginning of the game. Or maybe I will fumble on my mana again. Maybe I will. Bad River is gonna come in tapped, but it's gonna come into play. Okay, can I hide behind Hull Breach or no? Treasure token. Oh. Since I get to untap a land, you know what? I'm just gonna cast Ephemerate. I'm at 6. I'm already at 6. Yeah, I gotta get rid of something else to just not die, so... Yeah, it doesn't help he got off to like a super duper aggressive start. Okay, not a single creature got revived apparently. So I'm already at only 3 life. I don't know how I'm supposed to mount a comeback with 3 life. Oh, just regenerate. I don't know how I even mount a comeback at this point. I don't think I can. Now, can I get back to a nearby village just to refill my life or no? Or is that gonna be too much to ask for? Yeah, I had another, like... And he got off to an absolutely insane start. Couple that with all the life I'm losing every turn is just gonna become way too much to manage. Couple that with the life I keep losing, yeah, nothing I can do. Of course he goes first again. Pass. Oh look, another creature. Guess I can get rid of something. Can I draw a land? Nope. Not gonna draw a land. No, we cannot. Protection from black. No, can I block the never mind. Oh, okay. This might actually work. That's gone too. I still cannot find another land. What is this? There we go. No, don't shuffle. Yeah, I can't really do anything when I can't find land, you know? I'm stuck on like 2 mana for a good chunk of the game. There's not much I can do. Even if one of my cards is Orcish Bowmasters, it's like, still, what can I realistically do? What can I do realistically? Regenerate Gravecrawler. At least it's tap down, I guess. Okay, so that's a 4/4. Pass. Alright, now I gotta deal with this. Now I gotta figure out how I'm dealing with that. Of course. Thought I had a chance until I suddenly didn't. Until, of course, I did not. I'm gonna do absolutely nothing to his board, of course. Literally gonna do nothing to it. And I can't even... Oh, I could cast this. But will it even help? I don't even... At this point, I honestly don't even know. I'm stuck on 4 life with 0 ways to gain any of it back. With literally 0 way to recover any of it. Or do, like, more damage than he can possibly keep up with. And now I gotta worry about this, too. And now I gotta worry about this. Yeah, there's no way I can keep up. Even with all my best cards, like, if I can't get enough life, I can't keep up. Simple as that, I can't keep up. No, not, thinking how we block this. And there's still, like, there's just too many creatures, period. Is this not allowed to block or something? Swamp Walk. They have Swamp Walk. They're just unblockable because I'm playing swamps. So that's what that means. I might have to just buy some extra hit points. And even then, if I get a really bad hand, I just ultimately waste them. And I got 3 guys following me, so I can't even go anywhere near without potentially running into one. Can't even go anywhere near. Like, I'm literally just trying to run around the random enemies. Trying my hardest. First things first, I think I need to be the one who goes first. Because letting him go first... And of course... And I got a 1 land hand. And he's going first. He basically has something to play guaranteed turn 1 every single turn. It's ridiculous. He always, like, without fail, has a turn 1 play. And a really good one at that, for his deck. Pass. Oh, nice. Okay, so can I play my commander and hopefully it sticks around? Pass, and hopefully survive this next turn. Oh, nice. So you're saying we might actually have a chance here. Oh, there's another land card, even better yet. Attack with just this again. I'll discard... Let's see. I'll have to play that next turn. I'll have to play Senu next turn as well. Pass. Damnation. Destroy all creatures. Now I gotta get Rafine back on the field so I can just combo her with this. Because this is probably my best win con against the Swarm deck. Any Swarm deck, really. Frantic Search, because why not? I'm gonna discard, let's see. Senu. Untap the lands, of course. I'm thinking just what we actually do here. I'm thinking animate dead something. This has life. I can probably gain tons of life off Griselbrand. So that's what I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna try to revive Griselbrand. I can't block. Swamp Walk. Winds of... You know what? Just get rid of all his creatures. I'm tired of getting swarmed. Gain 6 life. I guess just pass. And hopefully, if Griselbrand sticks around, I got nothing to worry about. If Griselbrand can stay, I got this. Yeah, Griselbrand's just gonna win me the game. Getting this in the graveyard and just cheating it out just probably won me the game. I'll just refill my hand. If that's even necessary at this point. Just refill the hand. Sure. Alright, now finish him. Yep. Just had to get something big and scary in the graveyard and just cheat it out into play. And just cheat that into play with a animate dead. Now, do I dare fight another one? Do I dare fight another I'm gonna go for another one. I'll fight another minion. See if I can get 2 here in one shot. That will probably become... That's probably gonna become an Underground Sea, maybe? If I don't grab a swamp, then this can't make colored mana. This is interesting. Predicament. I just wish this could grab Scrubland, but it can't grab Scrubland. It can't do that. Underground Sea, and hopefully I'm not gonna just get stuck with missing a color. Hopefully that's not gonna trip me up. Sure, Profane Tutor. Oh, now I'm gonna lose even more life every upkeep. I guess I wasn't losing enough life. Something I guess it can attack. Next turn. I really gotta find my white source. Okay, my creature's dead. Since I'm absolutely desperate to get my 3rd color, you know what? I'm like desperate to get it, so do that. If you cast another spell this turn, perfect. And hopefully just, I don't know, hold out for another turn. Transformed. Attach the targeted opponent when it dies. What is she, like, what's the back face look like? Okay, drains me for 1 life every turn. If she dies. Sheltered by Ghosts. And exile a Cursed Witch until Sheltered by Ghosts goes away. Or the creature this is attached to. Oh, also Ward 2, so this is harder to target. Attack for 5 and gain 5 life. Can't forget that. I'll just counter the witch. She will play another. Pay 3 life to target this. There we go, another land card. Pay 3 life to actually be able to target it. And then just gain, like, from the 2 lifelink guys, gain 5 back. And if I discard non-land cards, it's gonna actually be more than that. Okay, I'll gain 7 instead. Transform Kindly Stranger if you have Delirium. Or just cast another one, then cast another Witch. Demon-Possessed Witch when it transforms. You may destroy target creature. Play land. Nothing really worth reviving off this. Not just yet, anyways. Let's look at her hand, I'm curious. I think I'm gonna take that Cauldron out of her hand. Discard. Discard. I want to keep mana up. I can just untap something for free every turn. I'm just still trying to play as if I didn't have this. Okay, you can transform and still kill my 6/7 creature. Let's reanimate Overlord of the Mistmores. I get 2 insect tokens to go with that. I'm still gonna win the game this turn. Tainted... well, I don't even need the Tainted Pact into anything. The game's over. Sell them, leave, save the game, and call it a night. As soon as all of these enemies actually let me go to a nearest village to just save. Once they let me do that. Alright, so we beat 2 of the underlings in the Black Castle. One being, yeah, much easier to beat than the other, of course. I was just curious to see what they actually drafted here. I'd rather just be done with this for now. I don't know, I kind of just want to look at my deck again. Yeah, it's a pretty crazy deck indeed. Still trying to fine-tune it, but it's been getting easier than ever to fine-tune this with all the cards I've been finding. Yeah, this card literally just won me the game against that ghoul with all the zombies. Yeah, this is just amazing to use against every opponent in the Black Castle with that draw a card, opponent loses 1 life buff they have. I'll just shoot down their creatures I'll shoot down their creatures if I can, otherwise I'll just shoot them in the face. And we also have this. Just a decent creature by itself, but especially with the enchantment they start for free that I can't get rid of. I might as well just draw some extra cards myself. Or Hull Breacher, which just says no to the extra card draw, and it gives me treasure tokens. Let me just save my game and that'll be it for tonight. Again, we did a lot still. Tried my luck with the blue packs because I know you can find some pieces of the Power 9 in there. Yeah, I know, right? Pretty much auto-includes in any deck. Well, any blue deck, Ancestral Recall, Time Walk, basically auto-includes if you can ever get your hands on them. So of course I'm gonna try for that. Still got some really good cards regardless. No power or anything, but still really good cards I got regardless into my collection.